Welcome to ERETS TV, Mr. Anil Srivastava. In the morning session, you said that the public sector undertaking has been the backbone of social and economic development in India. Now that we have hit the globalization, what kind of challenges do you see for Indian public sector undertakings?
Not only the challenges, but as I look at it, the public sector undertakings in India, they have come up very well in terms of the globalization also. And they are the world leaders in terms of the technology, adoption of technology. And whatever is happening in India, a lot of credit can be given to the PSUs in terms of the changing environment because of communication and the transportation. So as I look at it, the PSUs have done very well. With the globalization of the economy, they are performing well. And I have seen over a period of time, like earlier, a lot of changes have taken place in their performance, in their working, and the way now they are doing it. So all this, the only thing which can be said is that the public sector undertakings have adopted themselves very well in terms of the changing technology, changing environment, and the changing scenario worldwide.
So you have headed a few public sector undertakings in the past. Now we're in the ministry, in the policy making. Which one do you enjoy the most? And which is more challenging?
Yes, I must say that working at the field level and doing something on the spot is much more interesting and much more challenging. But one cannot be in the same position all the times. And I'm happy that from the level of implementation, from the level of a person who used to execute things, I am now at the policy making thing, and I'm enjoying my job in the policy making also. But along with that, I must say that it's also a challenge to do things well when you are at the operational level.
Sir, currently you're also the chairman of the Pawan Hans Limited. How did you turn this PSU around?
One has to get into the core competence and the basic functional areas in which that PSU has to operate. Now, Pawan Hans is primarily an aviation company. And running an aviation company is a tricky job because the number of parameters are too many to balance, and there are too many things to control in terms of an aviation company. But three basic things which I could gauge was, one is that how to utilize the resources best, and the resource with the aviation company is the machine, that is the aircraft. Now all the aircrafts, all the helicopters should be flying as much as they can. That will generate revenue for the company. Other constraint comes because of the human resources in terms of the pilots and the engineers and the crew which is there, and there are restrictions about their utilization from the regulator in terms of the number of hours for which a pilot can fly, a number of hours for which a crew can be on a job. So within those restrictions, if you optimize their utilization from one machine to another machine and the number of hours, their utilization could be maximized. And the third thing was that the machines which are with you, that is the aeroplanes and the helicopters, they should be available for maximum number of time. So with these three parameters, and then cutting into the lot of costs which I thought were unnecessary, which could have been cut into, so we cut into that. We had an unblemished record in terms of the incidents. We never had any incident during the last 2-3 years. Prior to that, the record was not that good. So coupled with all this, we have turned it around, and now the company is doing very well, and it's also touchwood very fortunate and very heartening to see that a company in the aviation sector who is having about 50 helicopters with it and 150 pilots with about 200 engineers doing well and making doubling its profits every year.
Many CEOs, who head the PSUs often speak about the political interference. How did you handle with it?
I don't think political interference could be, is there, which is against the interest of the organization, and it is for the CEO to take it forward as to what he or the person considers to be the political interference. I must say that sometimes the political interference or the political guidance is for the betterment of the company, for the better performance. I have always taken it very positively, and I have never found it that political interference was ever against the interests of the company. So it is all how do you find it and how do you take it and how do you convey it to the political leadership or the bureaucratic leadership in the ministry. And I'm very sure that if something is very positively said and very convincingly conveyed, it always gets through.
So what is the way forward for the Pawan Hans?
Pawan Hans has an extremely bright and optimistic future which I can see, and I see that this company, besides being in the helicopters, can go ahead in terms of the small aircraft. It can go ahead in the fields of the seaplanes, and even in the helicopters. India is one of the countries where the usage of helicopter is a minimum compared to any other developed or even the developing country for that matter. Whether it's South America, I mean, leaving aside the developed Western world and the US, even these countries are having much wider usage of helicopters. So India will be having a lot of helicopters to be used, and I'm very sure the Pawan Hans has a very bright future to go ahead.
Sir, you're in the Civil Aviation Ministry. You're reading a policy there. The civil aviation sector itself has not been doing very well in India, both in terms of private and also in public sector, except for one private company, Indigo, has been doing is in profits. What is the way forward for Indian civil aviation, for both for the public and the private sector?
Aviation is a tricky business, that said, and if you do well, then there's nothing to stop you. Yeah, but if there is any slackness in any function of the company, generally it becomes that when it stops doing well and the company starts going down. But I'm very sure that Indian aviation is growing at a very fast pace in terms of the number of passengers. Aviation in India has a very bright future. But yes, Indian customer is extremely price conscious. So taking all these factors into account, I see that if any company which is working efficiently and in a professional and business-like fashion, I don't think that there is any reason for that company to be in the losses. Yes, of course, we have examples of PSUs, and we have examples of some private companies also who could not do well. And as far as PSU is concerned, there are historical reasons for that, and it is also trying to overcome. We have a package for that company. And in the private sector, I am sure that companies would start doing well from times to come, because the way sector is doing.
My last questions to you is any hope for India to make it a aero manufacturing hub?
Yes, India has a lot of potential in terms of the manufacturing, maintenance, repairs, overhauling facilities in the aviation, because we have the manpower, we have one of the large pool of technical manpower, and I'm very sure the way we have done it in the software industry, the aviation and the aeronautics industry should also pick up in the same way. We have done well as far as space technology and the space area is concerned, and we are competing with the most developed countries of the world. We are among the top 5 nations, those who are doing well in terms of the space technologies and all. And I'm very sure with the given resource pool which we have and the cost of manpower which we have, we must do well, and India has tremendous potential in that direction as well.
Any new aviation policy in the coming days from the new government?
Aviation sector has various policies in various functions, and yes, of course, the new government is putting emphasis on the more efficiency, more time-bound performance, and the sector is doing well, and we are sure that we would be coming up to the expectation levels of the new government and performing very well.
Thank you, sir.